Liverpool have already identified a replacement for Salah if he leaves. Liverpool have moved to sign Juventus striker Federico Chiesa, but a reliable journalist has revealed that Chiesa is not the only attacking option the club's directors are considering bringing to the Premier League. Chiesa, who has been earning £152,000 a week at the Allianz Stadium since joining permanently from Fiorentina last summer, has been heavily linked with a move away during the summer transfer window despite having 2 years left on his contract. According to Italian sources, the left winger has been struggling with his relationship with manager Massimiliano Allegri and, coupled with the Black and White's financial woes, he has become a candidate for a move away. Football Transfers reports that the Italian is targeting a move to England's top flight, but with Jürgen Klopp a big admirer of the 25-year-old, there will be renewed interest in a future deal for the player who remains in Serie A. Liverpool reporter Neil Jones has identified Chiesa as a player of interest to FSG, while also revealing other targets who have been mentioned as possible successors to Mohamed Salah. Salah remained at the club this week as the transfer window in Saudi Arabia closed, but a 2024 deal is on the horizon. This is because interest in Salah will continue into the future and there are good relations between all parties. Jones shared his thoughts on possible replacements. "If I look at the players Liverpool have previously liked, none of them stand out as obvious signings at the moment. Bukayo Saka's departure from Arsenal is almost impossible and Son Heung-min's age makes a move impossible. Jarrod Bowen is probably not up to scratch, while the likes of Leroy Sane, Kingsley Coman, and Federico Chiesa have been up and down. Chiesa was definitely a name Liverpool had looked at before. If Salah were to leave, it wouldn't be surprising for Liverpool to go for a player like Federico Chiesa in terms of profile. He's fast, he's still capable of scoring and creating goals, and perhaps he's getting to the right age to take over from Salah as the main goalscorer," said Jones. Chiesa, who has scored 2 goals in his first 3 Serie A games this season, has previously been described by Italy legend Paolo Di Canio as devastating in the opposition penalty area. Therefore, if he were to make the step up to Liverpool, he could take on a very different dimension in Klopp's hands. Sponsored by Nike, the Genoa-born player also likes to challenge his marker, averaging 2.3 dribbles per game. This season, he recorded the second highest number of shots on the team with 5 total. The Italian star is also a versatile player and has played in 7 different positions on the pitch since the start of his career. He has played all over the forward line and even in 3 roles in midfield. So he would be a great option for the boss to have at his disposal on Merseyside. Salah's contract expires in 2025 and the interest from Saudi teams will be much higher next summer transfer window. Considering the Egyptian star's age, it is highly likely that he will consider an offer next season. Therefore, the fact that Liverpool are already considering Chiesa as his replacement shows that there is a plan in place. Very good news from Liverpool's young star. Stefan Bajcetic is set to return to action during the international break in September, according to the Spain under-21 team manager. The Spaniard has not featured for Liverpool since March following an adductor injury, but has been an unused substitute in the last 3 Premier League games as the Reds continue to carefully manage the 18-year-old's return. His impressive form last season earned him a call-up to the Spain under-21 squad earlier this year ahead of this summer's European Championships. Although those hopes were ended by injury, the 18-year-old has been called up for the first time for this month's international break. Spain kick off their 2025 UEFA European Under-21 Championship qualifying campaign tonight against Malta and face Scotland next Monday in a match that could see Bajcetic start against Liverpool teammate Ben Doak. Spain U21 manager Santi Denia confirmed that the Reds youngster is ready to make his international debut. "I wanted him to be here so he could meet the group. He has a work plan that we already know and will continue. He's signed for Liverpool and even though he hasn't played yet, we're looking forward to giving him minutes, even though it's very difficult to play there," he added. Bajcetic made 19 appearances for Liverpool last season as the Reds continued to reinvent the Spaniard as a defensive midfielder. But Bajcetic, signed from Celta Vigo in December 2020, was previously a stopper. Denia confirmed that he sees the youngster as an option in both positions for the Spain under-21 team. When he played in the lower levels, he played in the center. "I think he can offer us alternatives in that position. He can play in various positions, like Gilliman in the previous generation. I have spoken to him and he accepts that role," he said. Bajcetic was a revelation in Liverpool's injury-plagued midfield last season. His confidence and composure on the pitch were remarkable despite his young age. Klopp certainly trusts him, and he is now an alternative option in Liverpool's midfield. It's definitely good news that he's finding his form and playing after so many months. Gravenberch's versatility could bring balance to the Liverpool midfield. Liverpool had a long and painful summer transfer window. The departures of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita, and James Milner were replaced by Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai. However, after the departures of Fabinho and Henderson, the need for a midfielder in a defensive role has increased. Wataru Endo was signed for this area after a long period of work. On the last day, Ryan Gravenberch joined the squad from Bayern Munich. The Dutch star can play in different roles in Liverpool's midfield, and his versatility will help Klopp's side. The arrival of 21-year-old Gravenberch has given Liverpool manager Jürgen Klopp a new midfield option. Having made a name for himself as a formidable talent at Ajax, where he shone as a holding midfielder, Gravenberch has proven he can adapt to different requirements. The Reds could use the 6-foot-tall Dutch midfielder at number 6, as a box-to-box player, as part of a central midfield pairing, or even in a number 10 role. Hungry to impress after a disappointing season at Bayern Munich, Gravenberch has the potential to be a driving force in midfield for Liverpool wherever he is used. Liverpool's attacking style will suit Gravenberch, who likes to carry the ball forward. He likes to dribble or use his quick feet to break out of tight spaces and is willing to attack from these positions. During his outstanding spell at Ajax, he was famous for carrying the ball and passing forward through opposition defenders. At Bayern, he averaged 3.4 dribbling attempts per 90 minutes. If Gravenberch can rediscover his best form at Anfield, it would be great news for Liverpool's attack. He is very talented, he can drive with the ball, he is a threat inside the box and has a good eye for a pass, Klopp told the club's official website. Gravenberch's defensive stats are solid enough to show that he can be effective in Liverpool's possession formation. In 24 Bundesliga appearances, he won the ball 9.2 times per 90 minutes. He can press, dribble, cut in and win the ball back well, but he is at his best when he can drift into wide areas where he can cover the fullbacks and slow down opposition attacks. Gravenberch's speed on the pitch will contribute to a midfield unit with much more athleticism than last season. World Cup winner Alexis Mac Allister has impressed in his first 4 appearances for Liverpool, but has played deep in midfield in 3 of those games. The addition of Gravenberch could allow Klopp to push Mac Allister further forward at times. With Gravenberch naturally shifting to the left, we could see the two take turns in a higher position on that side, mirroring Dominic Szoboszlai's work on the right of centre. Mac Allister attempted 84 shots last season, more than any other player at Brighton and Hove Albion, but has yet to register his first shot in a Liverpool shirt for the 2023-2024 season. Gravenberch's presence will not only improve the Reds' midfield, but will also help get the best out of Mac Allister.